Greetings, and once again, thank you for inviting me onto your screen. So today, what I've done, lots of this here is just trying to get the seed for the dungeon out of the player's name. Unfortunately, if you put it in as a literal, it doesn't work for whatever reason. So, we were going to convert them to Ulongs, but if you take a look at this console at the bottom, if I keep running it, I get different results. So I'm not sure if this get hash code actually does what I think it does. I'm going to check once more though. Sure. Yeah. So literals don't work for some reason, but I'm going to check for if the actual variable works, but I'm probably not going to use it. X.get. No, it's ulong. X.get hash code. Now you see it changes as well. So unfortunately this doesn't work. The strings above have different hash codes except for roll 1 and roll, which are the same because the string values are equal. Wait, what? Hang on. I copy paste. Comment out this. I'm not in Visual Studio, I can't comment out. I don't know. Yeah, you can see for each execution the value changes. I'm not entirely sure if it's... Oh, I don't know. Let's try it on Dungeon, actually. We'll try it in-game, see if it works else. Or is there... No, hash, not has code. Get rid of all this rubbish. Hashing context, is this it? Computing cryptographic hashes chunk by chunk. Finish start hash type update with a packed byte array of chunks. Okay, how to generate hash of a string. Gent SHA 56 should print blah 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 using hashing context so you can. Okay. String clash has a SHA 256. What? No, it wouldn't be a Godot string because not a GD script string, it's a C#. Not that. Huh. Okay, on generate. Where is it? Already I'm gonna put something gd.print packer dot get hash code. That's a dot, not a comma. And then the ulong. Okay, so the 1, 3 and 5 should be the same, and if they aren't, then we're going to have to look at something else. Yep, I'll get onto the actual thing the stream title's talking about, don't worry. Back onto video, no, not video producer, stream manager, here we go. Come on. Output, are you? I might need to reboot, actually. Because I think it did say that yesterday. I think this thing's been on since Wednesday. Might just need a reboot. Okay, so these are the same. Okay, so hang on. Take this, copy paste it. Notepad++, sure. That's my git ignore. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, so this here. Then wanna run it again and compare the output side by side. Because if it's just a .NET fiddle thing, then sure. Oh, they have changed. So, okay, that's fine. I'm guessing we're just gonna have to put in a bog standard hashing algorithm and go from there. Because apparently hash codes change for each one, but I want the what I'm envisioning is the game asks the player for the name, and that's going to be the save file. And then it would say something like, do you believe that names have an effect on this world? If you answer yes, that name is used as the seed for the dungeon, whereas no, a seed is generated from the system's time. Yeah, we'll do it like that. It's probably going to be a bit more complex than that, because things usually are, but yeah, well. So, today we're going to be working on the staging area. You'll see that I've added some context-sensitive action buttons, if you want to call it that. Problem is, we've got our things on here, I want them to not fill, but if we shrink center and get rid of this. No, it's because this is a shrink. What about this? No, all of these. If we, I think I need to set their inner sizing to not expand, but expand on the, what should you call it, the x-axis. That's what I meant to say. And we can do something like, yeah, if we hide this, hide this, hide this, hide this, hide this, hide this, and we yeah, something like this. So I think only one or two of these are going to be visible at any given time. Really. So it might just be we put them all in the same place and just have them shown automatically. There doesn't seem to be any way to set the actual, was it the size? No. Okay, we'll get rid of this. Now I just want this to be sort of in the center, because if we put the thing as fill, where's the blowing? Here we are. Fill expand. That also expands, but I think we also need to shrink center. But that's just the button, not the thing. So shrink center on the X. This one. Just because it's not in a container though, so I might just have to put it as a, instead of a grid container, probably have it as an H box. And then from there you can set its, okay, this brings its own. I think I put, did I put all these to be container sizing, don't expand, but don't fill, but just think center. Okay. And maybe if we put a custom minimum size of, say, I don't know, 200, like that. Right, so just do some housekeeping. Alignment center, container size, fine. Center, and then we can set it up to be just slightly down. 0.6. Instead of calling these action buttons or what have you. Also, here's their theme. You can click them. They do that, and then, yeah. So, what have we got? Upstairs button. I should put this all next to the upstairs so it's down. Stairs button. And these buttons will be made visible and invisible based on context. So this check for traps or open. These will be shown if there's like a chest that shows on the, because I am in the process of talking myself out of that one enemy group per room and instead having them spawn in the dungeon and basically run around in the same way the party does. And then open button. Maybe have another one. No, I meant to press D, not S. All this examine button. Examine X, because E is already used for rotating the party. Okay. So for now, we'll just have the upstairs button showing and then like that. I think we might need a script to work on these, so we'll call these, I don't know, dungeon action buttons, and then the dungeon class, parent class, will set everything accordingly. Yeah, so let's make ourselves another script. I believe it's not in here, but not in scenes, scripts, CS, UI, dungeon action buttons. I think I'll probably export these individual buttons and then, instead of hard coding a specific order. Private. No, not string, it'll be a button. Oh, it's in miscellaneous files, that's why. Upstairs. Go upstairs. probably. I also know forgotten. I've forgotten to commit what I did previously. Ah, yes. These are the FOE word like that. I want to put the CRA files into the gitignore. Don't really want to. And this anything with a tilde in it, I think, is a autosave. I'm not entirely sure though. Sure. So we'll get rid of all, not get rid of them, but stage them. All this says added FOE sprite sheet. Make that change. There's no remote onto here. This is just a basic normal things. Sure, and then on this, and yes, I know I'm on master, and I don't care. Engine action. Okay, so everything else. This added. Dungeon action button gestures. Commit those changes, and now we can do things properly. We'll call this one. So we'll create ourselves a new branch, and we'll call it Dungeon Action Buttons, because that's the feature that we're going to be implementing. And watch me just do the entirety of development on this branch and forget to change it, but hopefully by the end of the stream we'll have something to do a commit and then merge into master. So we'll have this created that keep the dungeon, yeah. I think this should probably go into the last. Oh. Once robots are also. Oh, okay. Keep that. So added buttons to scene. Created class. And link script of commit onto here. Now, good thing is if we want to go back to master, we can do this and it will load everything accordingly. You can see in this dungeon now the what do you call it, the debug actions, the dungeon actions even not there. Go back to Dungeon Action Buttons branch. Now that we've committed it, you can see the action buttons have been added. Well, added back. So yeah, that's basically version control 101. Because I don't have a remote, I'll probably have to go for it with branches. Let's say if I want to change. So if I'm going to change the current battle system from, or current spawning enemies from one enemy spawn table item per room, and then I'm going to change that to something like in Labyrinth of Galeria, where every enemy is an FOE of sorts. You make another branch, and so if the whole thing turns out to be a complete wash, you can just go back without having to manually undo everything. So, which is probably something that I should have done, way beforehand, but in my defense, I only noticed that this existed about a week ago, which was a good couple days too late, and I'd already got myself bogged in. Oh well. So yeah, you don't need to use version control for stuff like game jams, you know, or if it's small games like a week or so. But if you're gonna be making something off several months, yeah, if you're gonna make something over several months, then yeah, this would help. And of course, if you're going to be making stuff in as a group, then you almost certainly need version control, and you also need one guy whose unfortunate job it is to handle all the merge conflicts, because two guys are working on different features that happen to use the same thing, and of course they make changes to the same thing and merge conflicts happen, and of course I was always the poor side who had to handle them. So yeah, which is probably why I don't like working in teams. Button, check traps, and we can just add to the fields as and when we need. Open thing. We'll just call it open. Oh. What you'd also notice is, right, I'll finish this off. Examine. What you'll also notice is that because I forgot to, I think I made the examine thing after I changed the dungeon season, whatever you want to call it, and then committed that, and then I think I did the examine button, and then, or I might have just added here. But anyway, the examine button's not there anymore. And of course, when you change branches, all local changes, unstaged changes, which is everything in here, those get chucked. So yeah, you want to keep an eye out for that. Call this check traps button. Go back to the inspector. Save this. I think that, yeah. Okay. So all visibilities as well. So, public void show buttons. And then so yeah, in dungeon we'll probably say whenever we've moved, because that's where party move is in dungeon, we'll say check if the conditions for showing a action button, which means that if you're at the staircase or if you're on the same spot as a chest or what have you, then show the buttons that fit. And I think the vast majority of the time we'll just be chucking in an empty array, so we'll need to have that in mind. We're not going to call it button, we're going to call it button ID. Button name. Yeah, that. Technically you can use it as an ID, but button name just sounds a bit. Also, it keeps in with the Godot conventions like string name, signal name, even though string name and signal name are classes that are inner classes of the node, but shut up. Okay. Button name, so upstairs, downstairs. Also, keep the capitalization consistent. So no. There is a way to get an enum size. I'm fairly sure it'll be button name. No, it's enum dot length dot get names. Get name equals format, get underline type, get values. Is defined pass. Oh. Total number of items to find. Enum.getNames, which returns an array representing the all names of all the items in enum. The length property of this array equals. Okay. So private int amount buttons. Public int amount of buttons or total button count. Get. Also a handy little trick you can do. Set to -1, and because you can't have a negative number of stuff you're counting, you can just do some. You can just say if amount of buttons is less than -1, because primitive data types cannot be null. Yeah, can't be null. If it is -1, then amount buttons is equal to enum dot get names type of name dot length. Don't know why the AI thing put brackets there, but oh well. And then we just return amount buttons. There's no need, so we don't need to initialize it. Okay, so there's also a way to we'll have to map it to okay. In which case you probably want to export it as an array then. So something like this. Yeah, okay. It also saves stuff in the inspector. Save space, that's what I meant to say. Buttons. I dot visible is equal to button IDs dot contains no. Yeah. not entirely sure about the speed of it, but we'll only be doing it 6 times, and we're not going to be doing it every frame, only when we move stuff, move our party. So I think we can get away with it. If we're doing this every frame, then I would be having second thoughts, but nah. Okay. Public void get button name button. Why did I write void there? I'm being a bit silly. Just return buttons and int button. Right. I can light in a tea light. How long to count the streams, something like that. I've been speaking the other way. This mic wasn't picked it up. I'll be so I like that, and it'll be what 8 o'clock. I think I might have picked up the water. Yeah, it definitely did, unfortunately. There we go. You know when you light a match and you light it and you think you haven't lit it, but then it just spurts into flame like half a second later. Awful. Now I've just singed the matchbox. Oh well. Right. Okay, so now on party moved. If the party moves change, then if or rather, hang on. Tile equals current floor dot get tile at our new position, and then I think I can just go or maybe not. Oh yes, I can just do that. Saves us having to get the tile twice. Even though, as I've said before, you know, it's not much to do, but oh well. But also, so if our tile, however, now actually, what we can do is switch on tile dot terrain type. Action buttons to show equals new list of dungeon action buttons dot button name Case terrain type dot upstairs. Action buttons to show. Add button name dot upstairs. Break. Case terrain dot downstairs. You also add I don't think I've implemented downstairs yet. I think that'll be all. The terrain type probably, I don't know. Once I implement other types of terrain like traps or what have you, yeah, we'll go from there. That's what, stairs marker? No. Minimap. Don't need that. Don't need this. Shallow water, deep water, lava, ice, anti-magic, darts, falling rocks, explosion. Yeah. No, we'll keep that. Right. Then it would be get node of type dungeon action buttons. Action buttons dot show buttons. Action buttons to show dot to array. Don't think we could just have it take an IEnumerable and then go from there, but instead of having to convert to array, but we'll just keep it as is. Like I said, you know, of all the things to cause a bottleneck, I highly doubt this will be it. Well, a noticeable bottleneck at any rate. Action as a shadow to array, yes. Okay. Not visible. And so let's have a gander. What's going on? So this should only update on party move. So I'm not expecting it to show the first time we're in. However, on successive times we might want to. There we go. Right. Oh, I haven't set the buttons. I haven't set these to be what their fingers are. Oh. I haven't put the bloody script on. Wait, I thought I'd... Oh, it's because I did that whole version control thing. I removed and removed it, and yeah, it took off the script because I hadn't committed that change yet. Yes. Okay, that's... I just put this onto here, and then put its buttons there as 1, 5. Fuck. Upstairs, downstairs. Check traps. Open. Examine. If I really wanted to be, you know, show off my Godot skills, I probably would make a custom drawer to show replace these with the enum name. But I'm not that. So I just want to get the game done. Rather than fiddle about with the inspector. Yeah, I did do that a lot with my Unity Joes, try and be clever with the inspector when I really didn't need to, because I wasn't working in Scene and I wasn't making a sort of a what's it called? Oh, we've got bugs. Blah blah blah. Node not found. Action buttons related to root dungeon. Action buttons because it's under UI. Duh. Even though this party battle scene and the minimap aren't underneath this UI canvas layer, but oh well. Right. Where did I put? Oh yes. UI. And then when we walk to here, on party moved, current floor dot up staircase. Which means we can get rid of the update minimap call because that is also on party moved. So it's within on party moved, is what I meant to say. Here we go. And oh. It's not blue, it's not hiding. What? For each total button count, buttons I dot visible. Equals button IDs dot contains button ID. Oh, for fuck's sake. Button IDs dot contains yeah, that was just a dumb thing. You need to, instead of getting button IDs instead of it contains a button, but it doesn't contain a button because well, button name I. There we go. That's what I meant to put. Oh god, that was silly. Right, we've got this. And it goes ahead away. And we if I click this, then it's... Oh. Why is there a... Okay. Just need to take a look at... For some reason, why the border shows. I think it's a theming thing. I click that, and then there's a. No, this is fine. I don't know where this border comes from. The icons. No. Outline sizes for the font. I think I'll lock those by 2. This focus thing is not. You've no idea where this thing will go. It just shows a border, but then it doesn't. It's I can't seem to think where I'd override it. Hang on. Oh. Nothing like this. It's focused, isn't it? There we go. Sure. If I put in controller support, I'll probably want to come back to it. But for now, it's fine. Ooh. Oh. I don't think this will be a long stream if I'm yawning already. Right. Should I disable them just to be on the safe side? No. Don't want to know toggled. So on pressed it will be dungeon dot go upstairs, ascend level and descend level, which is probably going to be here. Okay, public void send level. Public void descend level. And then if current field dot depth level. Oh, I could have sworn I had a depth. Yeah, here we go, depth. Okay. Floor depth, that's what I want. Depth level. Yeah, we'll call it that instead. Come on, you just need to rename one thing. Why is it? Okay. If current floor dot depth level is equal to 0, then gd.print to do load staging area. Okay. Oh, I'm so tired. I haven't done anything today. Else. GD dot print. Load level. New level equals current floor dot depth level -1. To do load level, new level. Put $1 on it. Same with descend level, but instead we'll just put a minus into a plus. Okay. Right. That's that. We can probably we'll be listening to keyboard shortcuts as well. Okay. Upstairs button. Upstairs button. Press. Will connect. Ascend level. Downstairs button. Compress. Click. Descend level. And in project settings, which for some reason is on this monitor, input map will have ascend level would be, would I put U for up? Yes. And then the ascend level descend level is down. And now might as well add these as well while I'm here. Check would be C. Open O, examine X. Open O. No, O, not O. Enter. examine X. Go status. This will be tab. Yeah, tab. So basically, if you press tab, it'll pause the game, and it's like pausing the game in normal RPG shows the menu. Sure. This should be renamed. Keep the capitalization consistent. Right. So if we go in now. There we are. Go up. Say to do load staging game. So now we need an actual staging area to load. So what I've made is this staging menu. Yeah, I've tried to make a sort of campfire thing. This is like a sort of a lodge, like a sort of cabin that the boys have built, and then probably have. I was thinking probably we could put the cave about here. Just basically, it shows that the party's been camped out. Yeah, the party's just camped out. What was it? They're camped out. They're camped out just outside the entrance to the depths, and then depths will be there. I might hire an artist to actually, draw this. Yeah. So this staging menu will, and then we'll close everything for the time being. So, because I made this several years ago, I was a bit dumb and thought, I can use no 2D and controls interchangeably. Nope. No, this is going to be a menu, so there's not any game world here, so this is going to be fully controls, except for the GPU particle, except for the particle effect, which goes whoop. Yeah, basically it goes no, I can't, this one. It goes whenever you select something, or at least that's how it should be. Yeah, we'll leave them for the time being. This I think. Oh yes, I forgot to put the theme on because silly. Also, I'm not using. Oh. Right. Oh, am I? Wait a minute, let's see. Only this one actually has the thing. Right? UI frame square dot. Oh. Okay, I don't want to use Roboto anymore. Probably Garrett Book. Heavy. No. Not heavy. Heavy will probably just be for headings or something like that. It would be Garrett Book. Normal? Yeah. And then these do have the theme, right? Yes. The buttons font would not be Roboto, it would be Garrett Book. Like so. Or rather, Garrett Book Heavy. Because Garrett Heavy, yeah. So these are our staging. What have they? Ah, yes. So currently we have item descriptions in set, and then when they're mouse sensors, they grab focus for some reason, and they say something. So if I run it now, it should actually. Oh, now of course. Got to update the script as well as the, we'll call it. Oh, I thought I'd set the text. Yeah, the buttons don't do anything for the time being. Oh, I thought I'd already made these. Oh. Callable control staging menu set item description. Method not found. Huh? It's right bloody here. Perhaps I forgot to set the... Oh. That's odd. Okay, I give it 0 as well. And wait, what's the other description? Inventory, party, fabricator. Yeah, okay, so they're in. Yeah, they are in order. I thought I'd set. That's an easy fix, though. You just add an integer argument to whatever we want to get at. So yeah, we've got enter dungeon button. That's 4, and 0, 1, 3. Yep. Right, now let's try it. Yep, there we go. So I'll probably make these the new put these as the actual dungeon action buttons, just so that we're consistent. Yeah, just change their theme. And then change this UI theme, probably phase that out, or rename it to just text box or something like that. Yeah, let's. That looks kind of better. Yes. So in West staging menu, enter done. And we just, for some reason, it doesn't generate the thing by itself, so we'll have to put it in ourselves. Enter done. Shit, how do you change scenes? It's been so long that I've completely forgotten. Right. I think we can just go to but now we can just change the scene automatically. Sure. Oh wait, combat dot. Oh, instance. Reset player party. Just heal them to full. Then it would be, where's dungeon? Dungeon.tson. Actually, what I can do is something like this. Export. Private. Packed. Scene. Dungeon scene. Dungeon scene, yep. And then it can, go from there. and then we'll probably handle it so that if the generation handles, then so if we have if there is a scene that's been saved, do it. Otherwise, load the scene from the data. Oh. Probably would need to put a random number generator handling to ensure that each level is generated. Each level is generated the same, which means that the random number generator would have to be initial. We would need to start the state. No. Before we generate the dungeon, we will need to save its state, the state of the RNG. Save that, and then generate the dungeon with it. Therefore, if for some reason the dungeon file or the floor file is corrupt, we know the state, and then we can regenerate from it. And for an additional amount of redundancy, we could put the state that was used to generate it within the RNG, not the RNG, the floors data. Yeah, that sounds like a good way to do it. So that'll probably go into generator. So that changes back to the dungeon. So we'll build, because we need to get at the exported dungeon scene. Stick the dungeon scene in there, and then see how we go. Oh. Probably also want to save the players party as well. Yeah, I did not like putting this reset player party within the staging menu. Feels a bit feels like it's treading on the dungeon scene toes. I want the scene, not the bloody script. Oh. Huh? Oh. Fact, that's why. Right. Dungeon has a preparation party, which is just the part. You guys are in the combat, which is an auto load. Okay. Let's try it. Right. Back to the dungeon. Combat instance dot reset play. Change scene. No, just get tree change scene. Get tree. Change scene to packed. Which would be the aging menu scene. Private. Actually, I don't want the staging menu, scene, location. I don't know, it makes it pretty if I put in the rename or move the staging menu scene out of the default scenes file. I'll need to update it, but that's a few problem for future me. If it's, I'm not sure how much a packed scene takes up in memory. That's the thing. Can be used to save it into a file and saving the doesn't need to blah blah. Reload if the path isn't known as compile time. Blah blah blah. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. Right. Load the staging memory. So load the staging menu. Go into the dungeon, walk around a bit, and then get out. So generate the floor. I think next bit we just need to check if the floor's been saved. Go up, and we're back in the staging menu. Good. Do have bugs though. Cannot access a resource. Oh, it's this fucking thing. Godot check if object has been disposed. Been, not been. Reliable solution is capturing the object disposed exception. The solution to write your own doesn't a brace condition between blah 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 blah. Exception is supposed to handle exceptions, not become part of the infrastructure. Using them is lazy, not or should we blame the TCP sockets implementers for throwing unnecessary? Well, fuck off. Derived from TCP client and a override the disposing and I think this is more of a thing. Are disposable and free in C#, blah 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 blah. I meant to work with these two different memory managers, both call free and dispose, object free and node queue free are just the C# counterparts of the GDScript methods. Dispose is a pure C# method you can implement every Godot object. Godot's and C# is just approved. And this. Dun, 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 dun. It's 2 years old, so probably not relevant. This is what, page 73, down here, 250, we're trying to, okay, try this shit, and catch object disposed exception. Do nothing. old fucking resource bar. Trying to be clever with the properties, but in essence just failing miserably. Oh yeah. Oh well. Friend managed generator, blah 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 blah. Construct your findings, venture forward. Okay. Right, now in dungeon. I want to save our minimap. Yes. So save mini map. Current floor, top depth level. Right. Don't want to put it here. Yeah. Right, where do I save floors to? Here, dummy floors. Think be via profile manager, save floor. I think. Yes. Right. And yes, save dungeon map, that's good. And then, yeah, it's a... Okay. I don't know why I just stopped developing this. So stopped writing this method, but oh well. Bar file equals... No. This should go here. If our no. Bar file equals file access dot open file path. With write mode. Then map dot no. Map dot serialize with file. can you do this? Oh no, it's not with, it's using. No. I think that's how you do it in C#, because I'm gone back to bloody Python mode with that, but no, I think this is the proper way to do it. I don't think it'll do much because we leave scope anyways once we've saved the thing. So yeah, we can save our dungeon map. Now we just need to do the same with dungeon floor. So public void, or rather dungeon floor load dungeon floor audio int floor. This should be a file not found exception. Oh? System dot, no, it's IO dot file not found exception, then we get rid of this using system IO here. There we go. Oh. System dot IO. There we go. I know copy pasting code is not the best way to do it. Blah 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 blah. File for dungeon level found. Da 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 da. Equals new dungeon floor map serialize. Yes, that's how it's done in dungeon, right? Load. Oh. There we go, deserialized floor. Forgot floors was new dungeon floor. Dungeon floor, deserialize. Yeah. Dungeon floor, new dungeon floor, deserialize. Sure. And then public dungeon floor, save dungeon floor. Int level, depth level, I don't know. This is a void, not dungeon floor. There we go. Saves that. Right, there's one more error. Ah. In which case, I'll probably rename this to level. Sure. No, depth. Because I used the word depth level in the actual dungeon floor class. And if I use level, that might invite ambiguity with character levels. Right. Been at it for an hour and a half, so I'm going to make myself another cup of tea, take a quick break, and I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes or so. See ya. Right, I'm back. Just I'll finish off these biscuits and then get back to actual streaming. What am I forgetting? Hey, meds, hang on. Alright, so we're saving the dungeon floor, we're loading dungeon floor. Okay, so now it's going to go into dungeon. When we ascend level, we'll want to save current minimum. Then, however, this needs to move on to new level. So generate probably, or rather, copy paste piecemeal from. First of all, deserialize floor. Yep. Public void. On depth chain. Int new depth. New depth, new depth. Private int other current and then depth equals new level on. Oh. New int. New level. Oh? Oh. Class is redundant. Current depth equals new level, right? Then what? No, I don't know. Could do is just no, that's a uint. This is also a uint. The depth level should probably just also be a uint just for this ridiculousness. Current depth equals new level, sure. On level depth change Current depth. Our current depth equals new depth. Okay. Current depth equals new depth, and then try profile manager dot load instance load dungeon floor new depth. Profile manager instance dot load dungeon map new depth, and I've put ints instead of uints as well. Catch file not found exception. System.io dot course. These integers are all unsigned. private const string dungeon file. No, dungeon r floor rng states file path. So this RNG should probably be a floor RNG. So, how am I gonna cook? Probably have the dungeon generator as a, instead of this, we have it as an auto load. All this will do is just give the, in which case I don't think we need to, but oh well. Okay, for now we'll keep it as is, and then we can work on RNGs later. Generate. RNG equals new random number generator. RNG.setState equal to state, which is a ulong and not an int. So instead of gd.randi, it would be rng.randi, and that is that. Oh, here we go. rng.randi. Oh. Right. Private random number generator ing. Make it a field. Generate RNG equals new random generator, set the state onto there. Generate. State equals new random number generator seed dot state. Turn generate dot state. Oh. No. I don't care if I don't care if what it does, as long as this statement is consistent. Sure. So yeah, if seed's a negative number, if it's not, if we put checked here, it basically throw a wobbly saying, oh, we can't convert a signed integer to an unsigned integer, whereas we do unchecked. Well, it's we don't care as long as it's consistent, is what I'm trying to get. As long as we get a value that's consistent across each one, then fine by me. So that's why I put unchecked there. You should be very, very careful when using unchecked, but yeah. But like I said, you know, as long as it's consistent, we don't care what the actual value is. So there's not really much. That makes sense. So that's the last call to GD random. So the random number generator has been moved inside of it, which is good. Back to dungeon. We can't generate. Oh, well, yes, we can generate actually. Right. So we don't need this actually. I don't think we do need it. Out. You long new state. I think this might be a better way to do it, and then out nothing. Can I do this? Course. Actually, I think stick it in profile at the very end. Yeah, here we go. RNG statement last day, but we'll also need another one called private new long floor RNG state. Then when we save a dungeon floor, we'll probably put the last RNG state into the floor, then load it from there. So then we don't need to get a in which case we'll need to get the latest floor. So so if it is, then we can get the generators from the seed and then create one from there and go from there. So the dungeon floor should have, it should store the state that the thing was after generation. And when we serialize, we can just stick them somewhere. Go. So then we want to generate it with our seed. We need to put a seed in. Just convert it to a U long and then see what happens. Save everything and then build. See how it looks like in the inspector. I didn't need to play, I just needed to build it. And yep, here's your problem here. New state must be assigned to before. Okay. So new state is equal to rng.state. And then return the generate floor. Now we can just build. See if this thing exports correctly, and I think it does. Question mark? Oh. Come on, I don't think it will just crash just because I put a seed on something. No, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. That's fine. Seed is equal to, no, get seed. That. Seed equals value. Yeah. Then this generate should, well, first of all, we'll change this to floor. Current depth, that's what I wanted. If current floor is 0, then generate. Yes, if current depth is equal to 0, then that. Another equals there. Else, current floor would be get node this thing here. So bar generator equals that. If current depth equals 0, then we'll need to seed it as well. Otherwise, we can just use the state, I think. Get node. If I'm loading a state, do I need to provide the seed as well? Or not? It doesn't seem like I do. Whatever. So, generator.seed equals profile dot instance or profile manager. Profile manager dot instance dot floor dungeon generator RNG seed. And then, yep, do that. Else current floor equals generator dot generate with profile manager dot instance dot get rng floor state. No, get dungeon generator state. Yes, get dungeon generator state for blah 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 blah. Current depth. And then get the previous floors. Definitely, if it can't, then we have problems. Out previous RNG. It. Yeah. But this previous RNG state, I don't think we need, because it's going to be saved into the current floor. Which means that no, we already have current floor, do we? Current depth equals knowledge seeded. Bar date equals current floor dot dungeon generator RNG state, and then we can just stick it in here. Yeah. In the dungeon generator, it should generated floor dot dungeon generator RNG state is equal to new state. There's no setter on it, which gives the error. Sure. I just need to sort of manually ensure that there's only one reference to it, and that's when it's generated. That end dungeon generator RNG state equals value. So yes, this should be the only setter. Your state equals that. Generate with state. Out nothing. Dungeon map, and then current floor equals no. Right, so the current floor map needs a setter. So the far not found accessible will be true here, so there's no chance of this being called early. All monsters though. We will put here. No. Where's the floor map? Here. Yes. Floor map equals that, and then current floor map would be minimap.floor. So yeah. Thing is the site and movement graphs. don't think I've put that in a... Yeah. Okay. How am I going to do this? It'd be an A-star 2D, but I can't serialize that. Shit. A-star 2D. No. We don't need to, we can generate them on the fly, like I said. Generate floor graph, generate site graph. So at the end of deserialize, it should be. That does set the... No, doesn't. Site graph equals generate site graph, yeah. Okay. If I go and change things back from dungeon scene into there, then this is going to be initialized to 0, which means we're going to the party anyway. No, we load it and then we need to somehow instantiate this dungeon scene and then what? The current scene node is immediately removed from the tree. From that point on, node.get tree on the current outgoing null scene tree current scene because the new scene is not available there. The current scene already moved. The formerly current scene already moved regime will be deleted and then the new scene will be instantiated and added. This ensures that both scenes aren't running at the same time. Right. I'm probably going to need a quick auto load though. All I need to do is just store. Yeah, it's here, it's also load. Oh shit, did I click? Combat character classes, identity type. I think for now we can just assume it goes to 0, and then what we can do is on change like that. Now let's try it. Okay, we haven't generated thing. Oh, come on. Unable to cast object of type combat to type profile. What? How? On depth change. Profile manager instance load dungeon floor. Get instance. Profile manager root what? How did But I loaded the bloody... I'm gonna change this when it's not hard coded. That would have been the first time I actually used profile. Yeah. Actual context. Okay. Profile manager instance load dungeon floor depth. It's null. Can't. I thought I. It's not even in auto load. Oh. Okay. Could have probably just used that. Right. Now let's. All right. So we have our in. Yeah, we do have enemies, thank God. I do want to put the thing on the... Oh, we've got an error. Yeah. What is it? Oh. God, of course, save the minimap. Let me see. Okay, we can do that. And Profile manager. Save. No, instance. Save dungeon map. The map. Dot. Floor map. Level. So in addition to resetting in my party, I do want to save the game's status. I suppose the new key won't work, and oh god, what now? Huh? The hell? Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry for the shorter stream. Today. But yeah, I'm just feeling really tired at the moment. Need to check what's null. Need to hear. I opened up. No, not now. Won't use open up the user profile file thing. I have the profile name is at then. Of course, the same thing. Guess you just can't seem to find the file. You know. That gets rid of the double backslash. But it still doesn't exist. Oh, I know what's wrong. Oh no. So the direct does exist, but it's a directory, it's not a file. I think I know what I've done. If I open the user's data folder, I did not put it onto here. What I have is profiles A, dungeon, maps, 40.dat, and that's a directory, not a file. Yes. Okay. File path. Then dungeon map file path. Wait a minute. Let's take a look at the user data again. Oh. Thing wasn't being created because when we ascend it, from there, however, is something that might be wrong. Right, same with the map as well then. Right. Opens up the user data folder if I get rid of these. These old profile. And if I were right. Ah, here we go, here's a bug. You're rotating and yeah, when you're selecting it, if you're it should appear out of combat when it shouldn't. That makes sense. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, so we've got that stuff and then this. If current floor is not null. Current floor Q3. Oh, what's now? Come on, what have we got? What's the error? Oh, there's nothing. Oh. On depth changed, on party move current floor to up staircase, but there isn't one because I haven't set the thing when we. Oh, okay. Which means I need to chuck the profiles as well. Yes. Save. I think we need to. No, we do need the downstairs. Up. Stairs. Kitchen. File. Dot. Store. 16? No. If it's door. $32 UINT. Up staircase. Dot. Same with the Y direction. Okay, and then down there, location. Like this. X. Right, now let's try it. Okay, we've loaded it good. That's no, generated it, we haven't loaded yet. Guessing it's because the battle scene is a, yeah, these are auto loaded. If we X out and then try once again, should properly. Hey. Okay. Hopefully there won't be any baubles coming on, but yeah, I'm kind of tired, so I think now's a good time to call it. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are. Ta-ta for now.